Yeah, sorry about that. I'll be splitting the news into two parts. Anyway, um, uh, as there are any heights users kind of high, but um, but Hiruzen did go and uh go to the Namikaze household as he did grab the Hyacin scrolls for Naruto. Um, so yeah, as Naruto has been training on, oops, that was my acoustic. Gosh. As Naruto has been training on the Hyacin Genkai, as his favorite um his favorite his Hyacin move is called Ice Field, where this will come into place later, as it spreads out a field of ice where the opponent is trapped, but the user is not, where he can do whatever he wants on the ice. But the only bad part is that it's hard to move around, and you can see where the hockey release comes in. So Naruto, he asked Gigi if he knows about hockey, and Hiruzen about hockey, as Hiruzen nods, as Naruto says, "Can you get me a pair of hockey skates? This might help with my favorite move, and maybe a puck, a hockey puck and hockey stick, please. A couple hockey pucks and just a regular hockey stick. I mean, a couple hockey sticks also, because they'll change when I grow. My grip will be used to it, but my but if I have the same stick forever, it won't work." As Ruzen nods and he says, "Okay, I'll send a messenger to the land of to the land of spring. I mean the land of snow. No, not a messenger. I'll send a ninja to the land of snow to buy what you need, Naruto." As he sends one of his Anbu, because this is secret down on the down low, so no one can really know. As the Anbu name is Bull. No, it's not Fox. Yeah, no, it's Fox. Because I imagine they would have a Fox. I bet you Kushina, when she was in the Ambu, her Ambu name was Fox. That would make the most sense to me. Anyway, as Fox would go, uh, Fox would go and to over a couple days, um, over a couple days, she would get there and back, getting a couple pairs of hockey skates and a couple pucks and a couple hockey sticks. As Naruto finds the hockey stick that's around his age group, he puts on his skates. Because if you guys didn't know this, in hockey, you have to wear a half size smaller than your actual shoe size, because it would grip. Because you have to have your hockey skates grip onto your feet, but you have to have enough wiggle room in your ankles. Also, wearing hockey skates for hours on end hurts like hell. Trust me. Anyway, uh, anyway, Naruto, you know, uses his jutsu, ice release, ice field, as he Also sets up a goal. He made his own goal of like sticks and just a couple of sticks and stuff. As he starts practicing on the ice, getting used to it, as he practices and practices, as where he practices so much that he's pretty much not a professional, but not a beginner. He's a intermediate. Yeah, there goes new beginner, intermediate, and then pro or expert, same thing. Uh, Naruto's an intermediate, so he can do a lot of like tricks and stuff. Not tricks, but like stuff. Anyway, we do that. We do a 2 year time skip. Uh, as Naruto has been walking around the village on his skates because one, one so he can always get uh away fast because if you guys have never watched a hockey game or you guys if you guys never watched a hockey game or ever been on the ice, you go fast when you put enough force into it and you just glide. I mean that's ice for you, so duh. Ah, my arm. Yeah. Also, foot. my leg has been feeling better. I don't know if I said that in the last video, but I can freely move around without any worries. But I still have like a small limp for no reason, and I think it's because I think my body's just automatically doing that because I don't think it's fully healed to where um to where I need it to be, but it's healed enough to where I don't have to walk around with any pain. Anyway, and it's Thursday, so I'll be posting this tomorrow. Yeah. Anyway, so Naruto is walking around the village with his skates on, um, in kind of in this outfit, wearing a hoodie, um, the t-shirt and necklace. His hair's still the same. He doesn't wear the goggles, but uh, you always see a cold breath when he breathes. Anyway, so he's walking to the vil to the what's it called. Also, he has learned water style jutsus and wind style jutsus. The only affinities that he has is water and wind. In canon, he had wind. He had a high affinity for wind, but a low affinity for fire. But he has a high affinity for wind and water. But both affinities are very high. So so and his probably main arsenal that he uses is ice release, um, ice field, wind style, great breakthrough, and water style, water bullet. Because the ice style, uh, the wind style is more for like a defense offense. Because great breakthrough is it sends like a big gust breaking through any Earth style because Earth is weak against uh, wind, and also when getting attacked, if he does the hand signs fast enough, he can do and he can do wind style great breakthrough to blast the person away. So it's an offense and defensive move, but for water style. Um, Water style, water bullet, just an offense, and then ice style, uh, ice field. He will get an upgraded version that I think ice field is an actual Keke Genkai move. I'm not 100% sure. No, I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it is, but he will get an upgraded version um in the coming years. As Naruto walks into the academy, people are looking at him. He in this drip, wearing skates uh and the hockey stick on his back with three pouches, one for kunai, one for shuriken, and the last one for hockey pucks. But the hockey pucks are kind of different. They're chakra hockey pucks, where you can channel chakra into it, adding your own affinity. What Naruto likes to do is a slap, uh, a knuckle puck or slap shot. If you don't know what a knuckle puck is, it's where you raise the puck up so it's vertical, and then you bring it back like a slap shot, and you slap the puck at the right angle. If you tilt your stick right, where it goes flying into the dude's face if he doesn't dodge. But also a slap shot, if he raises a slap shot is just he brings the stick back and slaps the puck. But what affinity he uses always for it is wind, because if you didn't know this, wind makes everything sharper when he channels when channeled. Yeah. Anyway, Naruto walks into the academy. He's not late or anything. He works out. He doesn't eat. He eats ramen, but he doesn't. He's not like a. He's not scrawny or anything. He's not small. You know. He he's about what a normal 6-year-old would look like. 4'9". I know that's not average. That's me. Because I was 4'9" when I was 6. No, I wasn't 4'9". I was about 3'9". Still tall. I was I was the tallest one at my kindergarten. Kindergarten, bruh. Anyway, I'm still the tallest out of my entire friend group. I am the tallest. Wow, no, I'm the second tallest. Third, second or third. Because I got a friend who's 6'3", 6'3", and in I can't high school. So you anyway, back on topic. As people are looking at him, you know, he kind of he doesn't have like cold dead eyes, but he has like a you can say like icy eyes, where it shows emotion, but they're like really glossy and kind of hold a like cold aesthetic. But he's walking in the skates on, all of that. You know, some girls are looking at him blushing. Yes, he is having not a harem, not a harem. Sorry. I'm probably gonna go with a Naruhaku's ship because I feel like they would work the best. Anyway, I got crumbs on my head. Go. Anyway, anyway, but yeah, Haku's a girl in this one. I'm probably gonna do that for most, if not all, my what ifs of Naruto. Mm. No, I won't do it for the other Naruto thing that I have. Um, my other Naruto idea, which I won't be posting till I won't be recording till tomorrow. I'll be posting Saturday. and I won't be posting Saturday or Sunday, except for the video that I already pre-recorded, because I'm going to Disneyland, and I haven't been there since I was like 8. Yeah, third grade. Third grade. I was 8 years old. No, yeah, third grade. I was 8 years old. I never went to Disneyland after. I'm like, it's way too boring, because of the damn long lines. Standing for hours to get on one ride, and I probably only got gone into like 10 rides, and it was like, oh, it's nighttime. Oh God. Anyway, I'm going with a friend, just me and him. We're gonna go around the park and stuff. Sorry, I'm getting off topic. As you know, some girls have blush on their faces. Some others are like, they're not unsettled by him, but they just don't like him because of their parents. Sakura's not one of them. Ino is one of them. Sakura doesn't like Naruto, but Ino likes Naruto. I might do like Ino isn't like a fangirl of Naruto, but she's like a better friend to Naruto than anything. As he gets into class, stuff like that. Um, with same class as always. Um, as you know, they're doing introductions. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U. Okay, so Sasuke. Oh no. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S. And yeah, sorry, I'm dumb. Anyway, so you know they go stuff like that. Uh, Naruto goes and he says, "Hello, my name is Naruto Uzumaki. Uh, nice to meet you all." Kind of not in a bored tone, but in an icy tone, which gets some girls to like blush and stuff like that. As Sasuke, he kind of looks at Naruto like, who is this guy? Stuff like that. As he said, then Sasuke goes up after a couple guys or girl or whatever. And he says, "Hi, my name is Sasuke Uchiha." And in a cool manner. Cool. I'm putting that in quotations. You guys can't see it, but it's cool. Anyway, Naruto sits in the back of class. Iruka doesn't like him. Same as in canon. But also, Naruto, he can do a clone, but his clone is called Ice Release Ice Clone or Wind Style Wind Clone. I mean, Ice Style Ice Clone, Wind Style Wind Clone, Water Style Water Clone. But he just doesn't like using the clones that much. Um, those type of clones, because one, the Water Style uh is uh isn't really like solid. It's a liquid, duh. The wind style is a gas. Wind, yeah, I don't know if wind is, yeah, you can call it a gas, I guess. So it's not. It's not a solid. It's not solid matter. And then an ice clone. Um. Um. He can. His favorite for right now is the ice clone, but the ice clone takes up too much chakra. And you're like, Sword Sensei, too much chakra. preposterous. By the time Naruto was 13, he was beyond cage level because of how many shadow clones he could make. He made like 1,000 shadow clones to what beat up Mizuki, something like that. I don't know. He only used half. I'm saying, I'm saying because uh, ice style is more of like uh, because it's really more of a solid. It's solider than what's it called. It's solid. It's solider than Earth and Earth clone. Because one, the Earth can stay together for a very long time. Two, the Earth is kind of more fluent than ice is. Three, ice melts very quickly. But he's made a special jutsu, but he will eventually get the Shadow Clone. That's probably one of his main things. Anyway, they because it's first day testing and stuff. As Naruto, you know, he goes out. I mean, Naruto and his class goes out saying it's time for the first day exams. As Naruto's like, oh, okay. As they go up, it's for Shuriken and kunai throwing. As they get like a 2 out of 10 for Shuriken and kunai throwing. There are 10 targets for 10. There are 10 targets, but you have to throw Shuriken and kunai anyway. But Naruto, he gets a 5 out of 10 for both. As Sasuke gets a 4 out of a four a 5 out of 10 for kunai, but a 4 out of 10 for Shuriken. As Naruto is already the better, uh, and Uruka is surprised that he already beat the Uchiha at something. I'm like, bruh. Yes, I know I'm making him OP, but he got trained by the Hong Kong. What do you think? And well, Naruto does. He doesn't. God, I don't know. As they go on to the second portion of the exam, it's taijutsu. As Naruto has his own taijutsu style, it's called it's called oh god, it's called um oh god, it's called the hockey style. The hockey style. As there are different versions of the hockey style that Naruto created. First, there's the flying V, where Naruto is going from the flying V. It's pretty much a signature move for the Anaheim Ducks, where the team is in a V formation, but Naruto, he is moving so fast he's making a V, confusing the enemy on where he is until it's too late, and the enemy is enclosed in the flying V, getting taken down. And then the next uh is called brawling, where he where his punches, because he can't. The only downside is that he doesn't really kick, because one, you really can't kick in hockey. Two, um, They're usually made for skating and stuff. Masa- Uh, but he can, yeah, I know he can kick, but with this style his second style brawling, he just uses fists, nothing else. As where Naruto, his fists are super deadly, making kind of like ice gauntlets around his hands to take most of the impact. Um, and then uh, his third style, um, hockey toward uh, slicing hockey skates. Yeah, that's what it's called. As Naruto creates, not really, but Naruto he gets on his hands and starts twirling with his legs spread, pretty much making uh kind of like a tornado, but adding wind chakra on the at the end of his skates, slicing anything in his path. Those are his three main styles. I mean, uh, there's the hockey style one, um, flying V, hockey style two, brawler, hockey style three, flying skates. I mean, sorry, slicing skates. As Iruka is surprised that he already has his own um style, as he asks Naruto, "What was that?" He says, "That's my hockey style." He says, "That's my hockey style. The first style that you saw was the flying V." I know, kind of on the nose, but it's where I move so fast, but between making a V shape, confusing my enemy on where I am until I enclose and either kill the enemy or knock him out. Second style, brawling. I mean, the second style, brawling, where I only use my fist, but I I channel chakra to my fist to give them more of like an oomph, either knocking my enemy out. And then my third and final style is called slicing skates. As you can see, I'm wearing hockey skates. Yeah, hockey skates. You don't know what hockey is, I'm pretty sure, but you don't need to know. But it's where I get on my hands and spin around, channeling wind chakra to my skates, slicing off my enemy's legs, torso, or head. And then, and sorry, and then he has a fourth style called goalie. And then what goalie is that he channels chakra to the main vital parts of his body, his heart, his intestines, um, his head, his balls, his shins, and his arteries. Pretty much making kind of like a goalie pad. And as you last saw, goal is called goalie. My fourth style. Pretty much, I can take anything and everything someone throws at me with any every and anything taijutsu wise, but I can't take anything ninjutsu wise. When it comes to that, I have my own ninjutsu style for that. As Ruku and the rest of the class are really surprised that this kid knows has 5 out of 10 for both on shuriken and kunai throwing, and has his own taijutsu style, as he will incorporate the academy style into it, like the ox kick. He will he will be calling it. Oh God! Hold on, let me switch out my Raycons because my Raycons are about to die. Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry for you guys. Okay. Oops. And with the ox kick, and he won't touch his enemy. He'll be channeling chakra to wind chakra to his skates, pretty much slicing the enemy. Um, I think yeah, that's all I. And he says, "Well, that's all I know." And the says, "Time for taijutsu. I mean, sorry, ninjutsu." As time for ninjutsu. If you guys can perform, any of you can perform ninjutsu, stay right here so we can observe you. If you anyone who can't, please come over to me. As you know, uh, he not no, not he not uh, Shikamaru does his shadow possession jutsu. Shoji does his partial expansion jutsu. Shino does his bug jutsu. I don't know what his jutsu style is, but it's technically jutsu, whatever. Um, what is it called? Kiba does his beast transformation jutsu. Sasuke does a fire style fireball jutsu. As then Naruto goes out into the middle of the training field as he runs through some hand signs and slams it on the ground, saying, "Ice style, I- ice style, ice field." As he creates pretty much an ice field, shocking everybody. And Iruka says, "What is this?" And Naruto says, "This is my ice style ice field." As Naruto, he's like, "Also, this is a perfect time. We can go skating now." As Naruto he starts to skate around, you know, people are looking at him like, "What are you doing?" And he says, "This is hockey. What hockey is? It's a sport played on the ice. You need skates like mine to play, and a stick and a puck, but they're all the way in the land of snow." And Uruka says, "All the way in the land of snow? How'd you get this then?" I asked Hokage-sama to get me this stuff. I mean, it comes with my Keka Genkai, so I don't know. I also know water style and wind style ninjutsu. So, and Haruka says, "Keka Genkai," and Naruto says, "Yeah, I'm a Keka Genkai user." So, as you know, half of the girls are like, mm, gross, as the other half, with Ino is like, I'm not Ino, but like the other half is like, "Oh, he's so cool," stuff like that. As as time uh as time skip, yeah, I know. As Naruto has learned the Cage Bunshin. If you don't know what that is, it's just called the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Um, but what I don't think I'll get to the Mizuki fight, but other than that, I won't get to anything else. I'll do the introduction next episode. Uh, anyway, as time skip 3 years later, as Naruto is pretty much called top dog, you know, the best person there. Second best is um, second best is Sasuke. He's just falling short behind, which kind of irritates Sasuke that somebody's better than him. And yes, the Uchiha massacre has happened. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. Oh no, sorry, not time skip 3 years. He's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 7 year time skip. Wait, 6, oops, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 7 year time skip. I don't know why I said 3. 7 year time skip. Sasuke is irritated that Naruto has always been better than him at everything. As Naruto has his own his own ninjutsu style, his own taijutsu style, and his own not genjutsu. Oh god, ninjutsu, genjutsu, taijutsu, foinjutsu. Oh, excuse me. Ninjutsu, taijutsu, genjutsu, foinjutsu. I don't remember if there are any else. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, Naruto has accepted that he's gonna be top dog, pretty much getting a perfect score and everything, except for the beginning of the academy, but obviously, duh. And the teachers can't deny he's too good. He'll be a prodigy for sure, like Itachi. One of them said. Obviously, Sasuke wasn't there, so whoever, who cares? As Naruto, he's caught up for the first they do the written portion. Obviously, Mizuki puts a genjutsu, but Naruto, he knows genjutsu, but he's not the best at it. But he can detect when there's one there, and he says, "Kai," kind of throwing out a wave of chakra, um, dispelling the genjutsu. As Naruto writes it down and stuff, getting a perfect 100. Then it's the taijutsu time where um, they're going up against Mizuki. I mean, sorry, E. No, yeah, no, Mizuki. Actually, no, each other. Did they go against each other? Yeah, I think each other. Uh, as the people who won in canon, as it's Sasuke versus Naruto. As actually no, Sasuke and Naruto are put in two different things. It's Naruto versus Mizuki because you know since he's top, since he's the pretty much 100% on everything guy, you should go against a Chunin, stuff like that. As Naruto, he's like, okay, if I slice your arm off, it's not my fault. As Naruto has incorporated a couple more taijutsu style. Um, um, what is it called? Ha, uh, hockey style, fifth style, um, hockey scythe, where he takes out his what's it called? His hockey stick, adding wind chakra to make it like a scythe shape as and God, that's all I remember. That's probably all that's gonna be there. He only has 5 styles, but they're pretty much impenetrable when you really think about it. Anyway, Naruto, he's not gonna grab his stick, but he's like, bring it, in in an icy tone. He does give off like a smile and stuff. He does the smile stuff, but he doesn't pull pranks, nothing like that. He's still, but it's like a cool smile, not like it's a happy, cool smile, you'd say. Anyway, as they're going up as they're going for no, sorry, that's the sixth style, the hockey scythe. As Naruto, they're going up against each other. As what was the first style? Crap. The first style was Flying V. Yeah, okay, I remember. It says first style Flying V. As you know, Mizuki is seeing, multiple Naruto's like shadow clones. He says, "No, they can't be. They're blurring. They're really blurry." As Naruto, you know, he's going Flying V, confusing Mizuki. As Mizuki goes in for a punch at uh, uh, after image of Naruto. As Naruto is actually right behind Mizuki, saying second style brawler, hitting Mizuki in the back of the head, kind of sending him down to the ground, rolling, and then he says, third style. After Mizuki got up, he said third style. Um, sorry, slicing skates. Yeah, slicing skate. Third style, slicing skates. Kind of going in going around and around, doing a saw blade motion as it lands on Mizuki, kind of slicing him as he's and Iruka calls the match into Naruto's favor because no one can beat that. It's a 360-degree It's pretty much a rotation, but better because it's a 360-degree motion of a slicing wind and skates and stuff. You know. And then they do the ninjutsu portion. Naruto raises his hand and asks if he can do a different clone because the clone taught in the academy is it can't handle my chakra. It's too weak of a jutsu. As Iruka says, well, it literally says you can do any um, clone jutsu if you know any. And he goes through and he does the seal for he says shadow shadow cage bunshin no jutsu cage bunshin no jutsu or shadow clone jutsu as he summons like two shadow clones, you know, and then he does a substitute and the transformation as he transforms into into the third Hokage with pipe and everything. But yeah, with pipe and everything. As Iruka inspects it and saying, "Well, you did a perfect job, Naruto. Here's your headband." As Naruto says, "Can I get a different headband, please?" As Iruka's like, "What?" As Naruto says, "Never mind. I'll go ask Hiruzen. I mean Hokage-sama. I'll take my. I'll." Uh, as Naruto grabs his headband and bows and says, "Thank you." As he goes out and everyone's seeing that he has his headband, they're like, "Cool." As after that, Iruka gives his speech and stuff. As Naruto goes and walks to and starts walking to the and starts walking to the Hokage Tower, and Mizuku's livid as he can't really find anybody who can get into the Hokage Tower without really being noticed. As Naruto, he knows Shunshin also. He Shunshins, but it's an ice Shunshin, so it's a cold breeze when he comes in. As Naruto Shunshins to um Hiruzen, as um Hiruzen says, "Oh, Naruto, what can I help you with?" And he says, "Can I get the cloth in black, please? And the head and instead of a metal headband protector, can I get do you know anybody who has a time stopping jutsu? I mean, time stopping seal that uh yeah, time stopping seal, or if you can find a crystal. Actually, no. Can you find a crystal, please?" And he asks, "Why, Naruto?" And Naruto says, actually, no. Yeah, no. Naruto says, um, "I just want instead of the metal headband protector, because metal really doesn't suit me, except with my skates. Haha. I would like a crystal because it would represent my ice, as but with the leaf insignia on it, please." As Arisen says, "I can see what I can do. I can see what I can do." And he says, "Thank you, Hokage-sama." As Hiruzen, as Naruto gives his headband to Hiruzen, and Hiruzen says, "Come pick up your headband tomorrow." As Naruto bows and says, "Thank you, Hokage-sama." And that's where I'm going to end it off, because I know I said I was going to get to the Mizuki fight, but I will get to that in next episode, because it doesn't really, it'll kind of be weird if I don't get to the Mizuki fight next episode. So I'll get to that next episode, and that will be me ending this part. Goodbye.